Hello everyone, you are welcome to another episode of No Gray Areas with Sazzy. How are you all doing? I hope you are staying safe and you are staying happy. Please stay safe, we care about you. On this channel, we discuss issues of life, realities of life, possible ways of handling them, and hopefully surmounting them as well. So please, I will encourage you to stick by as we go on this journey together. A subscriber actually forwarded a message they saw somewhere on one of the blogs, and they wanted me to share my opinion on the question. And here is my 2 cents on the matter arising. And the question reads thus: I am losing love in my marriage. My wife wants to keep a pregnancy despite my refusal. I just lost my job and there is no concrete ability to cater for 2 children. She's insistent, but I am determined to close every emotional attachment the pregnancy or the child will bring. I'm going to hate her and the child. So this was the question that came to me, and this is my opinion on the matter. This is such a sad situation because it hits me personally, and because I struggled with infertility in marriage. Yes, I actually struggled with infertility in marriage. My husband and I waited for 6 years before we were blessed with our twin daughters, and you can imagine the pain I feel. And you can imagine I really cannot put it in words, my emotions. I have a couple of emotions, a combination of emotions that I may not be able to express here because life is funny. You know, some persons are looking for a child, some persons are saying, I don't want a child. Some people are saying, you know what? I just want to miscarry the baby and know that I am fertile enough to carry a child. Some men are somewhere saying, I just want to impregnate. I just want the woman to say, yes, you got me impregnated, just for me to know that I am fertile. A lot of people are struggling with infertility, and here is a person that is blessed with a child, and he is not grateful. He is not grateful for the gift of this baby. He's not grateful for the blessing of this baby. I understand where he is coming from, and I'm not going to sit down here and act as if I do not feel for his situation because he lost his job, but I just want to express this part of me. Maybe one day I will be able to sum up the courage to come on this channel to talk about my infertility journey and how it led me to this point. Whoever you are, whoever this problem is actually, whoever is facing this issue or struggling with this, I just want to say I am sorry for what you are going through. Yes, I am absolutely sorry for what you are going through. It is sad. It is heartbreaking to hear that because of financial struggles, you want to get rid of a gift that God has blessed you with. I want to say I am sorry for what you are going through, for the financial situation, for losing your job as well. I know life is hard. I know life is tough. I know you probably did not choose this path. Nobody chooses to go through this situation, especially when one is, of course, in a marriage, a beautiful home, a beautiful marriage. Nobody chooses this. So I want to start by saying that I am sorry. It's unfortunate that you are going through this. But then I want you to know that this is a phase and it will pass. Nothing lasts forever. Everything has an expiry date. Everything will expire. Good, bad, or ugly. Everything has a date, especially tough times. Tough times don't last always. Just give it time. Just give it time. The sun is going to shine again. You will see the rainbow and the sun will shine again. But you need patience. You do not take rash decision. You do not take irrational decision because of your emotions, because of the present predicament that is surrounding you at the moment. Then you take a harsh decision. So I want to speak to you, the man. Please, calm down and process your thoughts. Marriage is done by two people. It is not an easy work. It's done by two people, and a decision as important and as delicate as this cannot be done or said or concluded by you alone. Yes, you will get another job. Dust your CV. Go out there. Look for another job. Ask yourself, what can I do? What can my hands offer? What can I really bring to the table? There are men out there that are doing odd jobs, doing menial jobs just to put food on the table for their families. Yes, people do it. It's not going to last forever. It's just time. Give yourself time and you will get a better job. Give yourself time. Give yourself time and then you will be stable financially. This is a blessing. That pregnancy is a blessing. That baby is a blessing. You cannot come here and say because of what you are going through that you are going to have emotional or the emotional attachment you will have to that child is not going to work, and that you will hate the child and hate your wife just for keeping the baby. Do you know how many families are actually struggling out there looking for a baby? Do you have an idea what it takes for people to somebody out there is crying to have just one child? Another advice I will give to this man is to suggest a visitation to your doctors. Yes, go see your medical practitioner, go to the GP, just go see your doctors and discuss your options. It's also another option. Discuss with your doctors. Let them tell you your chances, what you need to do, what you don't have to do, and probably there could just be other options out there. For instance, both of you can agree to give up the child on adoption. Yes, adoption is also another way of preserving the baby's life and blessing another family that is in need of a child. If truly and really you don't want another child, then you can give up the child on adoption. It's another way of handling this issue. And of course, you cannot do this without coming on the same page, without being on the same, coming at equilibrium to have an understanding with your wife. Your wife has a say in this. Both of you actually have a say in this adoption option as well. So go see your doctors and discuss your options. The doctors will be in the better place as well, especially medically speaking, to advise both of you on the best option or on the next step to take, or whether it's even a good idea to get rid of the baby, or whether it's healthy enough for the woman if the woman's life is not going to be at risk. So there are a lot of things that's actually, that has to be put into consideration before giving this woman an ultimatum, because really what you're giving to your wife is an ultimatum, and that it doesn't work in marriage. Ultimatums it's a harsh way of resolving issues. Oh, if you don't take the baby out, then I'm leaving. As if she went to pick the baby on the roadside. As if she was the one that put the baby in there. As if it's her fault alone. Both of you did this together, and both of you have to sit down together and make a wise, healthy, and good decision. Another advice I would love to give to this man is for you to understand that this body belongs to the woman. It's her body. It is not proper and not fair for you to make decision and conclude on the decision that has to do with her body. The woman has a say on what goes on in her body. She has to make the decision. You need to understand. You also need to respect the fact that this is her body and not your body. She will go through the pain alone. I'm talking about the physical, the emotional, the psychological pain, the mental pain. She will go through this struggle alone. She will go through the hurt alone. She will go through the loss alone. Because apparently, you sound like someone that has been completely emotionally detached already from your wife and from the baby. So you need to also understand and consider that the body belongs to the woman, and you do not. Marriage is not a field of order and execution. As I order you to do it, that's exactly how you do it. That is not what marriage is about. Marriage is about having healthy, nice, respectful, and good conversation, honest conversation, but with love, with understanding, with reasoning, with swapping of roles. Swap yourself, swap the roles. If you are the one in her shoes, will you find this okay? Will you find it comfortable? Will you be happy to do it? So you should understand that this woman she's a human being. She's not a robot. She's not a robot that you control, that you move here and there as you please. No. So you do not dump an information on her and expect her to run with it without processing her thoughts, without sharing her own opinion, without expressing what she thinks or what she would like to do. So you need to sit down with this woman and ask her, because it's her body. It's not your body. I know she's your wife. I know both of you are one. But that body, that physical body, this belongs to her. The womb is hers. And she is the one that is directly connected to the child in the body. So please, calm down and have a conversation, a healthy and considerate conversation with your wife. Another thing I want to say to you, man, there is always reward for labor. Yes, there is always reward for labor. And this child is the fruit of your labor. If you knew you were not ready to have another baby, why didn't you take the step of protecting yourself? You discuss with your wife. You let her know, oh babe, or whatever you call your wife, you tell her, this is the situation. You know that we are not financially ready or capable of handling another baby. So please, what measures can we put in place to prevent pregnancy at the moment? You discuss it with her. She is also a stakeholder in that marriage. As much as you are a stakeholder, she is a stakeholder in that marriage. So you discuss with her. Then you protect yourself. Oh no, you did not protect yourself. You were just enjoying the pleasure that comes with the doo-doo. And then here is the reward for hard work. And then you want the woman to go get rid of the baby because of your selfish demand.